lately I've been dropping ecstasy. Never done it, but I tried it just to see. Chasing freedom like I'm running out of youth. Ask myself what makes me happy, I can't seem to find the truth. People ask me what I do, I say that I'm chasing dreams. I know they just think I'm crazy putting faith.
Guys, we're starting off today's video with Godry. We're actually coming to the post office. I haven't been to the post office in years. What do you need to get at the post office?
So I just moved apartments, so I got to do a change of address so I get all my mail. Actually,
that'd be cool if Godry would allow a little new apartment tour. It's actually really nice. His apartment, is really nice, and then the area around it too. So yeah, I'll give you guys a little tour later on if that's cool with him.
Stakes ain't no time to film mistakes, ain't no extra reels it takes. Tell me how much reels it take to stop the cinema and the sins you administer. Cause when it's finished, you'll see these minutes are just miniature.
Alright guys, so we actually stopped at TJ Maxx. I didn't get to take you guys in there, but I picked up this super sick Dragon Ball Z. I was honestly on the fence about it. I was talking to Godry. Super sick Dragon Ball Z sweater, or pullover, long sleeve t-shirt, whatever, right? Super cool. It says Dragon Ball Z down, the sides of the arms, which is pretty cool. And I really like that. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, if you guys don't know. I just actually finished watching Super about a month ago, and I can't wait for the new Broly movie that's coming out. Bro, what is going on with people? Today. Today we've been noticing there's so many people on the road. If no one worked, right? It's Friday afternoon, keep in mind. It's not lunchtime anymore, it's 2. So it's technically not lunch. So I don't see what the whole rush is, right? And people are just wild today. I don't know, a bunch of honking, almost getting in car accidents. But that's Colorado. If you're not from Colorado, that's literally Colorado. People don't know how to drive. Can't wait to go back to Texas. Godry's moving with me to San Antonio. So he said he doesn't want the Midwest anymore, where he's from, so something to look forward to. As you guys can see, the mountain is pretty much covered with snow already, and it's pretty much the peak of most of the mountains surrounding are covered with snow. It was actually more covered with snow a couple days ago, but it's getting to that time of year where you're just gonna need to be bundled up in layers. Pretty much gonna be indoors the whole time. Outdoor activity is gonna be very limited unless there's a beautiful day. But Godry's actually ice fishing soon.
Yeah.
So
everything freezes over.
Yeah. He's actually waiting for. Is there a certain time of year that you start, or now as long as everything's frozen?
It just depends how cold it gets.
Yeah.
How soon.
Yeah. So he's just like he said, waiting for everything to freeze over, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be going with him one of these days. And like I said, everything's getting to be really cold out. You literally got to start your truck 15 minutes before you go to work in the morning because it's cold. You want to make sure everything's nice and warm. But we're actually going to the mall right now, gonna buy more clothes, trying to buy base layers and thermal and all that stuff just to keep warm. Like I said, you want to layer up. And then also I'm buying clothes so I could go home on leave, which is in 10 days. So this is probably, maybe if you're lucky, I'll get 2 more videos out before I go back to Texas, which I'm extremely happy about because I'll be home for Thanksgiving, with family and friends, stuff like that. So pretty excited. Fun fact, we just got to Starbucks and I've never got a pumpkin spice latte.
Hello, can I have
I don't think I'm ever gonna go.
Pumpkin spice latte?
Yeah.
You want anything?
I'm good.
Dude, that'll be it.
Alright, we'll see you doing that.
Alright, thank you.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, I've never got one. And I'm pretty much gonna get roasted in the comment section for not being festive enough to ever get one. I'll probably get one when I go back to Texas. Even though it'll be 90 degrees out. It'll be super damn hot, and it's kind of contradicting the fact of getting something warm. Are these hot or cold?
I think you can get either.
Okay.
You can get
maybe I get a frappe, pumpkin spice frappe. But I think the main thing is the latte, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I've never got it.
Gotta get it before.
I'll probably get it soon. I'm not gonna get one right now. I'm not really just thinking of coffee. So plus I gotta carry my camera around. It's not gonna work. Alright guys, so I made it back to the dorm, and I'd like to share something with you that's pretty interesting that I think. So if you guys don't know, I haven't seen my most previous video before this one, I was diagnosed with autoimmune disease. And my parents have been there every step of the way since my first steps till up to right now, and they haven't left my side. So I told my mom, and if any of you guys are really familiar or grew up or know someone who grew up in a Hispanic household, Mexican household, Latino household, you guys know the bond there is extremely tight, and everyone looks out for one another pretty much. You know, family is everything when it comes down to that. And as soon as word got to my mom that I had my autoimmune disease going on, she, of course, doing what a mother would do, literally is trying to do everything that she can in her like will and power to, you know, make me better and stuff like that. And I sincerely appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Words can't describe, you know, my mother and I's relationship and bond that we have. So Mexicans or Hispanics are really into like home remedies and like all this like herbs and teas and all this stuff, right? And you guys, so she went to this like all natural store back home, and they have plants. It's like it's a Hispanic owned store, and they have all this natural stuff, like I said, like all these powders, greens, herbs, so you can make teas. So for example, my mom sent me some of this stuff, which is hibiscus, which is jamaica in Spanish, right? If you guys are familiar with jamaica juice or jamaica tea, whatever it is, it's like a red dye drink, and the red comes from these, if I'm not mistaken, these are leaves or pieces of the flower of the jamaica. So this is hibiscus that she sent me from back home from Texas. And then this is mariposa, which is basically butterfly. Mariposa translates to butterfly, and it's basically a flower. So pretty much what she instructed. Let me try to drink a little bit of this. I should pretty much drink this every day. It's supposed to help, like cleansing wise, I guess, detox, make you feel better. So this one says put 5 flowers, and she said this one's pretty strong, so I'm gonna put 4 little flowers in there. And these are pretty big compared to those, so I might even do 3. So there's 1, 2, 3 of them in there. And as you guys can see, it's a deep purple, and it's already the dye from the flowers already mixing in with the water. It's like extracting the dye, it's changing its color. I'll show you guys later on, but it's already changing the color in there. You guys can see that the more I rotate it, the more pink it gets. So that's pretty much it right there. And this one instructs 5 mariposa flowers, some butterfly flowers. There's 1, 2. And I've never done this before. I wasn't even a fan of jamaica. I just don't like the way it tastes, honestly. But I'm gonna have to get used to it because it's for, you know, health, and why not? Things always don't come easy, especially when you're trying to better yourself. So might as well make it a little routine, at least to drink 1 liter of this stuff. Who knows, might help, might not, but it's worth a try, right? So she just said just let it sit. Probably just gonna twirl it around, let it do its thing, and see how things change. I'll let you guys know probably in an hour or so how all this goes, and see the end result, this natural concoction that we have going on. Alright, so the shake that I was talking about earlier is actually filled with micros from this bag. So this is triple berry with wild berries. So raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries are all going in here. 2 servings going in here. And what up? I also throw in a banana. As you guys can see, there's a really ripe, like almost past due, if anything. And I'm not gonna use that because I don't have enough carbs for it. It's too much carbs, and I've already hit my fiber for the day, so I kind of don't want to overdo it. But the secret thing to make it taste absolutely phenomenal is you get yourself some 0-calorie Glacier Cherry Gatorade. That's what throws it over the top and makes it like no other shake that you've had, because 0 cal. So one thing I'm actually adding that's new to the shake that I've never added before is this thing my mom sent me with all the natural stuff she sent. It is, can you guys help me pronounce that? Guanabana? I have no idea what that is. Basically it says polpa de fruta congelada. That means it's the pulp of a fruit that's frozen in these little packs. But she only told me that it is supposed to be frozen, thrown into a smoothie, blend it, then drink it. I don't know how it tastes, so I'm just kind of like figuring, dude, what if this ruins the taste of my magical shake here? Because I'm adding this unknown fruit that I've never heard nor seen nor tasted. But I'll let you guys know how it is. Alright, so here's a little frozen bag of Guanabana. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but let's get a knife. It's so sticky too, like my mom said there's just so many benefits to this fruit that I've never heard of, and I don't know how there is benefits because I've never heard of it, but probably research it after I eat it, which is probably not the brightest idea because you kind of want to research it before you eat it, I guess. To be honest, it literally smells just like my original shake and a hint of a lot of cherry Gatorade, because I did put quite a bit of cherry Gatorade. I probably put like 3/4 of one of those, you know, like big fat Gatorades. So let's see how this tastes. I literally only taste freaking cherry Gatorade at this point. Alright, so I finally figured out what this fruit is. I'm gonna throw up a picture on the screen right now. It is basically, kind of looks like an apple but with like spikes on it, right? It's actually part of the custard apple family, and I'm not too sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but I think this is the native way you're supposed to pronounce this fruit is Guanabana. In English it's called soursop, so maybe if any of you guys have heard of that, eaten it, and know anything about it, just comment down below. But if you haven't, here are some quick things that I actually found. So it has extensive research and study behind it. Medicine has been used from this tree, well, it has been used as medicine, like the pulp, seeds, and leaves, for pain, inflammation, malaria, diabetes, and parasites. It's also really known to help for its anti-cancer properties, to include, let's see what kind of cancer it has, its effects on breast cancer, prostate cancer, lung cancer, skin cancer, liver cancer, pancreatic cancer, cervical cancer, leukemia. It has antioxidant effects, it combats pathogens, and there's so much more on here. If you guys are interested in looking it up, just go ahead and type it in on Google. I'm on selfhacked.com. If you guys are interested, I'll just, you know, link this down below, this specific one, and you guys could look at it yourself. But it's very, very interesting. So I'm gonna keep eating these, and hopefully, you know, something happens anabolically where I just like just blow up and just walk around 250-pound frame, solid steel, pushing 495 on the bench. So I'm gonna keep drinking this. Alright guys, so this video is coming to an end. I'm officially calling it a night, and I just had to throw this cap on because my hair is a little messed up and wet from the shower, because I am freshly shaved, got the bed ready to go, and I am so exhausted. Tomorrow is gonna be a freaking jam-packed day at work. We have ISO practicals, so that means there's gonna be quite a bit of exercises that we're gonna be doing and jobbing on a Saturday. So does it get any better than that, right? But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Comment down what you guys want to see for future videos. But until next time, I'll catch you on the next video. How could I make sense when I got millions on